Centre field, Kerrod Walters with Langer. Renouf is on the outside, kicking back to the post. It's come off the post, Brisbane. They have scored, and it is no luck about it. Langer aimed the kick at the upright. An early 4-pointer to the little Bronco skipper.
And dived across. Not the first time we've seen this kind of try scored by Langer, and it won't be the last.
The kick has become one of the major attacking weapons in rugby league these days. We saw 3 tries last night scored from kicks. And Alan Langer today, the first chance he got.
And had a good all-round game of Siri Lang. Howard back with Andrew Willis. Pushes along Western Suburbs, playing attractive football. Paul Smith inside the ball. Chip and chase from Andrew Willis. It's bouncing. Will they get there? They have. Andrew Leeds has scored. The Magpies strike back. Great try.
Paul Vaughton said we'd have a good game on our hands, and there's further evidence. Beautiful try from the Magpies. Really are finding some width in their game. It's the downward pressure just in front of Peter Ryan.
A couple of defensive lapses there with a couple of Broncos sprinting up out of the line, giving them the overlap. And the problem that Brisbane had once this kick went in was that no pacey backs back there to chase the ball, only a prop forward and a lock forward, and Andrew Leeds too quick for them.
Yeah, in fact, it was Paul Smith who got away down the right wing.
Renouf was the man who had to make the tackle. It was a good one on Brandon Pearson. Oh, the big shot from Peter Ryan. Really committing any defenders with their passing. It was a quick play, the ball. Hancock, proving elusive as always, Michael Hancock. Almost able to force his way over from 10 metres out. Kerrod Walters is a dummy half. G was standing the blind, now Langer. They're stretched here, the Magpies. Kevin Walters straightens up the attack, slips the pass. Have they lost it? No, it's a try to Webke. A real juggling act to get there from Shane Webke.
Well, he's made an impact coming in with all these star players around him, Shane Webke, and he's losing nothing. And he scores the second try for the Broncos.
The problem there was that West had about 8 or 9 players around that play the ball, only 4 or 5 guarding the rest of the field, and there had to be a gap somewhere.
Holding firm at the moment. Last tackle for the Magpies. O'Neill, Georgalis. This time they go for the high ball. It's not a good one from Georgalis. It'll come down for Pearson. He tries to bat it back. Loose ball. Georgalis flying past for Leeds. Now Andrew Willis. Take 2 with a bomb. This is a better one. Willie Kahn is under pressure. Length follows through. And Kahn is magnificent.
Peter Ryan in some trouble, but Siri Lang, he just took his time to get through on Willie Kahn. He was actually waiting to see whether Kahn was going to drop the football before coming again at him. Good take from Kahn.
And now Brisbane attack. One missed tackle on Renouf. Over halfway. Kahn on the outside. Now Willie Kahn. Where's the support? It's a forward ball. Meters out from the line. Last tackle done with Willis. It was a slow pass from Billy Dunn. He's run behind the back of Dunn. Kicking. And Robbie Ross has some time here. The kicker of the football gets there. Willis now passes. Oh, Michael Hancock out of the in goal. Oh, buy yourself a lottery ticket. Michael Hancock gets back to the field of play and still going. He's losing the ball. And Hill for Dooley. Dooley, strong effort. Then the offload with Langmack. Stretching out the veteran, Paul Langmack. Robbie Ross makes a ball and all tackle. That was a good one.
Well, the nearest support play was 30 yards away.
15 metres out from the line. Andrew Leeds was the try scorer. Georgalis. This time the kick straight into the hands. There's trouble. Brisbane. Darren Smith is away. Oh, there's no chases from the Magpies. Darren Smith will sprint 70 metres. The Broncos have their 3rd try. There it is to Darren Smith.
And the kicking game has been very ordinary from Western Suburbs. Again, an occasion where the high bomb was the much better option. There were so many Brisbane.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Steve Georgalis. This has happened quite a few occasions the last couple of months. Kevin Walters comes to mind in State of Origin, something similar. And Darren Smith, a very easy run for him. But what worried me there was that quite a few of the West players just stopped. The heads went down and they walked back. They're still walking back to the try line. Come on, boys, you've got to keep your heads up.
They'll get right back in the match. They need to tie up Brisbane's ball carriers better. He wants them to keep up their great support play, but they've got no more injury problems. I'm just checking out Willie Kahn running down the wing. I've got Wendell Saylor, who was actually in the Brisbane dressing room, and he's got the match report from the half-time report from Wayne Bennett.
Yeah, Benny wasn't real happy with the ball control in the 50-metre zone. 5 or 6 errors that shouldn't have been made, and they sort of dropped their bundles, so Benny wants them to pick that up.
Well, hold the phone, Wendell, for the first time. Here's Darren Smith. He has scored a try, Darren Smith. Well, Wendell Saylor might be the lucky charm on the sideline. Smith gets his second try. They lead by 22 points to 6.
Very soft try, and we'll see the culprits out wide. The pass from Andrew G was a beauty. Didn't go forward, and some lazy defence out here. Inside Paul Smith was the problem. In fact, Justin Dooley came across, didn't lay a hand on anybody. He left it up to one of the other defensive players to come up with a tackle. That was missed.
Get him to ground, Shane Webke. 28 metres out, terrible play the ball from Shane Webke as Kevin Walters fires along Langer, then Peter Ryan. Peter Ryan, good pass, Darren Smith. 20 metres out from the west line. They hang off Darren Smith and Dunn comes up with a bell ring. Well, they just waited for Darren Smith, straight out of dummy half on the last tackle. Brisbane, will they get a try? Georgalis makes the tackle. That's the end of the 6 and a changeover. It's amusing, not for Western Suburbs, but it was like the ball was a limbo stick for Paul Smith. The way he ducked. Here's Darren Smith. Scrum base play for Brisbane. Kevin Walters. Kevin Walters for the corner. There's a penalty for a Shepherd, says Manson. Oh, that's a big call from David Manson. To the player, but... Oh, there's the best tackle of the match, Peter Ryan. Oh, great hit.
Thank you very much.
The Western Suburbs kicking game today certainly needs addressing. And Brisbane attack. Darren Smith inside. Here goes Hancock. Hancock, the cover is coming. Through the tackle, Georgalis. Hancock's going to get there. Michael Hancock has scored a runaway try. Scintillating stuff from the Broncos.
And it was only a simple movement, but Alan Langer, the previous play, saw that there was some space on that side of the field, but Langmack and Andrew Leeds, 2 on 2, they just got mixed up.
And West inside defence once again there. Justin Dooley, the big prop forward up against the winger. Couldn't match it. I can't blame Georgalis there. He's got a great step, Michael Hancock. One of the best wingers in the game.
But just very simple vision there from Alan Langer.
The new addition for the kicking game of Willie Kahn. As now they make the break. Well, hang on there. Hancock. He'll get a chance to use it again, Willie Kahn. Because Hancock has run 50 metres to score. Well, good night, the Magpies. Brisbane 34, the Magpies 6.
Gary Belson must have started to look like Steve Roach. Every time we go to him, it's a try tie. Just awful up there in the stand.
Well, they left a hole for him to run into, invited him in, and then just allowed him to go straight through. Paul Langmack, he tried to hang on valiantly. Ken McGuinness, he didn't get anywhere near him. Finally, Willis came from the wing to try and come up with a tackle, but Hancock gets his second, and oh so easy.
Big Hancock makes it 2 in a row.
That's the death of the Magpies. I said the mascots had it. Surely this will be the last play of the match. Comes for Langmack, Georgalis, Magpies, they want to go out trying as Willis goes across field away from Renoff, and now can he get away from Kevin Walters? Willis sends the man on the chase as McGuinness. It's a race in 2 and Brisbane are able to cover up. Robbie Ross is back there.